Weirdos, Kyle from Screams and Whispers here again with another review for you, and today we're taking a look at VPix. My new buddy Vinny Smith over at VPix sent me this lovely sampling of their product line. Now this is only a sampling of their product line because they have over 100 different size, shape, gauge, and different grip technique combinations for you to choose from. As well as pick grab bags if you're not sure what you're looking for and you're wanting to try something different. You can get a bunch of different things to try at once in one of those grab bags. So go to their website. It's on the title card and also right here. It's v-pix.com. You can email Vinny at v-pix.com. Phone number's right there, all their contact information. We're going to check out, this would be an extremely long video if I checked out every one of these and demoed every one of these picks for you guys, and I want to keep your attention, so we're not going to do quite that much. I have a sampling of some ones that I really actually dug out of all of these the most for my particular playing style. We're going to kind of go through those. This is their traditional shape, ultralight. Which kind of matches up gauge-wise to about something around a .73, maybe a little bit heavier. But digging this pick a lot. The Mummy. This is a very thick, but hand-ground, they call them wraps, I guess, for the Mummy piece, but hand-ground notches in each of them. Very, very grippy, which is nice. So digging the Mummy, for sure. The VPix Bullseye, another one, a little bit mellower pick, definitely has a little bit of a mellow tone to it, kind of liking that a lot, and the Switchblade, which is a little bit more pointed, and I really dig this one for some lead guitar work and things like that. But we're going to check those out in the next segment of the video, where I'm going to grab my acoustic and do a little bit of playing for you guys, but please check out VPix. One of the big things that they're purporting is their proprietary acrylic technology that allows you to never drop your pick again. Now, the reason that they say that is something between the heat tempering and the way the material interacts with the oils and things in your hand make them kind of naturally cling to you a little bit. And I'll show you that with the traditional ultralight. It's one of those things where if you're playing and you let go, it's going to hang for a minute, not just slide off your finger before it goes, which I kind of like. And actually, you end up getting to a point where you can keep it on there for quite a while before it's finally going to let go. So you're not going to drop these picks anywhere near as often, and they'll stick with you as you're playing, and you won't be reaching for your pick through the air as it leaves you in the middle of a show or something. So check out the VPix. Stick around for the next part of the video. I'm going to demo a few of them for you with my acoustic, and we'll go from there. But there they are. Contact information. Get a hold of these guys. Alright, demo up next. Alright guys, I told you we're going to check out a few specific picks out of the VPix line. And just for some baseline comparison purposes, I've also grabbed just one of my standard picks, so you can kind of use that to gauge the difference tonality-wise, and then I'll talk to you about how it feels as well. For tonal reference, just a old cedar top, nothing too special there. It's just a G series, really nothing fancy at all. Everything's mic'd up using 12 gauge microphones. Sorry, a little cross promotion there. You see the red 12 there, another red 12 here. So regular old Dunlop Tortex, I believe it's a .73. And we'll go with that. There you go. Moving over to what is probably the most similar of the VPix line. This is their traditional ultralight. So, in not only gauge, but about size and feel, it's about the same as the Dunlop Tortex. So, tonally pretty similar. I'm not really picking up anything dramatically different shift-wise there. It's a little bigger, a little oversized, and compared to the Dunlop Tortex, just a hair wider, actually, is what I'm seeing. So, yeah, you're going to like this if you're used to a more traditional style pick. This is probably going to be where you're at. Gauge-wise, they go all over the place. This is the smallest with the ultralight, the thinnest, which is about a .73, somewhere close to that, it seems like. But yeah, digging it. Grip-wise, feels nice. Doesn't feel like I'm trying to overhold to try and keep a hold of it or anything. Very nice. Digging it. Moving on to some thicker gauges, and I guess I'll just keep going up in gauge here as we go. This is the V-Pick Switchblade. This one comes to much more of a point. Let's check this guy out. Baseline for comparison, the Dunlop. Switchblade. So very aggressive. Almost no give. It's very, very thick, rigid pick, but very, very aggressive. With that sharp point, feels like you're really digging into the strings, getting into the meat of the strings a lot. Probably not my preferred style. It's probably much more suited for it. Really, you've got a lot of space to get in there and work some lead stuff. So I would probably grab this pick for doing more lead-based things. But yeah, digging it for that purpose. Loving it. Like I said, it's all going to be a matter of taste. So moving on over to the, let's try the V-Pick Bullseye. So again, Dunlop for reference. And the V-Pick Bullseye. Go back to the Dunlop for a second. So a mellower tone with this particular pick. Really liking it a lot, but if you're going to be playing something a little bit lighter, this is probably more the pick for you. It seems to kind of dull down some of the brightness of the strum in comparison. So, yeah. Really liking it for that. So, moving on to the last of the ones that I kind of picked out as being extremely interesting. This one is the V-Pick Mummy. This guy has hand ground bevels in it. Very, very thick gauge. So we're going to give you the Dunlop for reference again. And the Mummy. So, what I'm seeing with this, tonally, not a ton of difference. Definitely doesn't mellow out like the Bullseye does. But I'm not sure how much I would use this for lead-based things, just because of the nature of upstrokes and things getting caught in the ridge. Feels like I'm snatching on things, especially on upstrokes. But outside of that, for rhythm playing, number one, you're never going to let go of this guy. Over those ridges in there, it's extremely easy to grip, and it doesn't require anything. It gives you a very percussive feel for rhythm, which I like, because that's a lot of how I play, but, you know... Yeah, very percussive feel. That's the thing that I'm noticing about this one. Very, very percussive feel. So, that said, V-Picks, they've got something for everybody. Literally 100 plus different combinations of grip type, gauge, size, and shape. Something for everybody there. And basically about anything you can think of, they're going to make for you. And, like I said, the biggest thing is you're not going to drop these because all the different grip technology they put into it. It's going to sit right there on your finger and not let go.